family? What's good? Your boy, Blaze on Blaze, you know the name, time, face, place, all that. Okay, TikToker facing 9 years in prison for this prank. 9 years. Alright, that boy doing real time if he get evicted. Convicted. Is it convicted? I think that's the word. I don't know English these days. Anyway, this video is by Abzi. Is that correct? Atsu. What are your names these days? Alright, anyway, guys. Like, comment, and subscribe. Let's go.
This TikToker might be facing up to a decade in prison after he took a prank way too far, but luckily for him, it seems like he has a lot of people actually supporting him, including one of the most popular streamers in the world. So here we are, once again, talking about another TikToker who's taken their undiagnosed need for attention to a new extreme. And I think it was like last month we talked about another TikToker who ended up getting sentenced for spraying literal poison on fruit and vegetables and decided to call it a prank. Now, this story is definitely not as bad, but we're still looking at someone who's deliberately harassing and damaging people's businesses. I'm not totally against pranks, but when they affect people and their livelihood, that's kind of where the line gets drawn. And it seems like this content will continue to get worse because now we have big influencers and a community of doom scrollers backing this behavior. So this is Heston Cobb, known online as Heston James, and it's safe to say he's got himself in quite the pinch.
Did you hear that, girl?
This guy's kind of looks similar, no?
I did. Is she over that way? The screen came.
Is she over there?
You know where it came from.
Oh, yes, this shit is kind of funny though.
It was a woman.
It was a woman, right? I think it came from. I think it came from more over here.
She's probably hiding, you guys, but I would find her.
Okay then. Well, this 21-year-old from Tempe, Arizona has over 1.3 million followers on Instagram, a YouTube channel with over 80,000 that features a collab with the popular influencer Tfue, and now a banned TikTok account that had over 1.6 million followers. So you're probably thinking, where did it all go wrong? Well, like most influencers in this new pranking niche, their videos start off pretty much innocent. In this first video, essentially they just ignore car salesmen at the dealership.
Hey guys, have you guys been helped already? No?
Oh lord.
Okay, yeah, like, I mean, you could say they're wasting someone's time, but let's be honest, like, this is about as harmless as a prank gets. Another example is him calling a car dealership while being at the dealership.
Is that one fully electric?
Yes, it is.
Yeah, I'm interested.
Yeah, that's what I said. This guy is kind of funny. I'm sorry, bro. I've seen some of his videos. He is kind of funny though.
All right, come on down.
You said you're here to win?
Okay, talk.
So, I mean, if you just kept it at this level, all of this would basically just be a nothing burger. But essentially, with his content, it's all to gauge a reaction of what we've just witnessed. And when that reaction becomes mundane and not funny anymore, he has to up the stakes. And that's what he does.
Where are you at? Doing what?
You good?
Yeah, I'm good.
Yeah, no, we're just gonna like the yelling and stuff like that. We can do it like outside.
Oh, yelling? Was that yelling?
Yeah.
So here we can see him starting to get progressively worse, which apparently is just screaming in stores with his friends to cause disruption between staff and customers.
Okay. Is everyone all right? Is that your phone?
What was that?
I think it was one of somebody's phones.
Was that a phone?
It was a phone.
Oh, there it is. There it is.
So, getting back to our original topic, why was Heston banned from TikTok, and why is he facing a close to 10-year prison sentence?
What?
So, because in addition to the videos that we've already shown, his most popular content shows him pretending to be an employee in various stores only to cause massive disruptions, often while having a large group of people to, I guess, enhance this prank. And his targets were, ironically, massive corporations like Target, Jiffy Lube, Chipotle, and Pet Boys.
Wait, are they messing with it?
Now, have you seen the one where he goes to I think he goes to a Target and then he says he's the new manager and he's like, we've got the new employees ready to work. And he brings all these people in. Obviously, they're in on the prank, but it was just so crazy that like he brought all those people to the prank, and they actually were all dressed in Target kit and everything. That was hilarious.
Jiffy Lube, Chipotle, and Pet Boys.
More chicken? Wait, are they messing with it? More chicken. Wait, hold on. Are you guys messing with their portion sizes? Yes. I'm district, so that's why I'm coming here to check. gotta clean house.
Clean out. Get out of here.
I got new workers coming in. You guys know. I'm just gonna bring new workers in.
I'm sorry.
Everyone, come on. Let's start getting to work, everyone. Get to work. It's your replacement, sir. No, let him go. Everyone go ahead and sweep.
Okay, so I see he's definitely more creative than 99% of the people we cover. Not that that bar is really too high, but still, I see why that went viral, but wow, what a terrible idea. That's a slippery slope, and honestly, just posting this to the internet is a legal disaster waiting to happen. I mean, we saw what happened with that guy with the In-N-Out, so, I mean, what did this guy expect with this? Just overall, filming yourself impersonate staff and disrupt a massive business is definitely not the brightest idea. And this is not a one-off thing either. As I mentioned earlier, he had multiple large businesses that he targeted with pranks like this.
From a different location. Let's get this ironed out. Check your HR emails. We were going into a different one. They didn't need us there. They sent us here. Go ahead and bring the guys in. You don't mind?
You're not even on the phone, dude. Come on, get out of the store.
See if I was on the phone or not. You guys can get to work. We're all good. Everyone get to work.
Yeah, that's
So
the
you guys
one.
want to go ahead and take over the lanes?
Get out.
I love how, like, not a single one of them thought that maybe, just maybe impersonating employees of massive corporations would be a bad idea. But either way, this is where we actually get to the video that caused him to be arrested.
I'm just going to be bringing in all my guys because you guys have been doing a really slow job. I've been getting multiple complaints. I'm from corporate, I told you. So this one, I'm calling in my guys and they're going to be working on all these cars. They're not?
Get to calling them.
Oh, get to calling them? I think this is them right here. Come on, come on, come on, everyone, come on, come on, come on. Everyone, get to work. Everyone, get to work. Everyone, get to work. Everyone. Yo, everyone, take that tire off.
Yeah, see, he outdid himself with this one. This one's dumber than all the other ones. I mean, this is just such a massive liability for the owners of the shop. Where do I even begin? I mean, there are serious safety concerns here. You got random people using power tools, crawling under cars, and running around in a mechanic shop filled with potentially dangerous equipment, while risking damages to the shop's property, other people's cars. There's just so much involved here. I don't know if they were actually taking the tires off the vehicles there, if they were pretending to do so, but that's also something that's not good at all. Like, without a doubt, this is very different than showing up and busting some tables at Chipotle. And this video got 1.2 million likes, but at what cost? Because essentially he put not only himself, but a large group of people in a position where they could face serious legal ramifications. You really just have to ask the question, was it really worth it? Because on July 23rd, Heston was actually arrested by Tempe police and is now facing 13 charges. One officer actually commented on this, saying, "Those videos are definitely not pranks. They're crossing the line from something that's fun and playful into criminal territory. They're breaking laws." And then she goes on to say, "They're going into these businesses and impersonating these employees. That's actually a felony charge." So, the charges that he's facing is currently 1 count of third-degree burglary, 2 counts of criminal impersonation, and 5 counts of criminal trespassing. And as of right now, there's no mention of any charges for the other individuals involved in these pranks, as it seems like the Tempe police are kind of treating him as the sole ringleader of these.
It's so funny how they'll charge a prankster, but people can run up into stores and steal, and they say, "Oh, you shouldn't stop them." I'm like, what? And they can get away with it, but yet somebody who's just doing a prank, it's like, "Oh, let's give you all these charges, 9 years in prison."
Pranks. So if you add up all of these charges, Heston is now facing 9 years behind bars. And since the case centers around content he posted himself, he quite literally handed the evidence to a jury on a silver platter. But a vast majority of the internet seems to think that the sentencing is not fair, with comments like "free bro" being prominent in his comment section. And Heston also took advantage of this public backing by releasing merch featuring his mugshot, all while he is currently on trial facing multiple felonies. But that isn't even actually the craziest part of the story, because now you have Aiden Ross discussing the situation.
What do you guys think, Josh? Should I put my lawyer on with the TikToker who got 9 years in jail? What do you guys think?
And even went as far to say that he would cover all of Heston's fees and provide him with his own lawyer.
Hey, Covum, should I help out that TikToker, Heston James, who got caught up in 9 years in jail for being a prankster?
I didn't hear about that story.
My lawyer asked me right now if I should help.
Who's that, chat? Is he a W or L?
I'd say yes.
So overall, I mean, this is kind of one of those like mixed bags because the punishment doesn't really, or the potential punishment doesn't really fit the crime here. But ideally, you still kind of want the situation to serve as some sort of warning to anyone chasing social media fame that this kind of content can lead to serious consequences. But also, from a younger person's perspective, it might actually send the wrong message because seeing so many people defending him and even a major streamer offering support, that could make it seem like, hey, there's no real risks here. And if you do it correctly, you can really launch your career off of this. But the only problem is he's set himself up into this like slippery slope, or he's put himself between a rock and a hard place. Because let's say he gets out of this situation completely unscathed. Unfortunately, with his style of content, if he doesn't completely pivot content styles, he's put himself in this position to where he has to up the stakes even more. So that adds even more risk to his livelihood, his freedom, and his career. But if I was to guess of what would happen to him, I don't think he's going to serve any serious time for this because number one, he did this in the US. He didn't do this in some random country abroad. And then also, especially if Aiden is throwing in some money for his defense, I don't know. If I were to speculate here, he would probably be banned from all these chains. He would probably get some community service and some hefty fines. And that's probably it. But either way, I'll definitely update you guys as the story progresses. But other than that, if you enjoyed this video, feel free to drop a like on this video, subscribe if you're new, and I'll see you guys in the next one. And hey, if you're a TikTok prankster, a potential TikTok prankster, maybe don't harass people in public for your content, and that will keep you out of legal trouble or out of being in videos of channels like me.
Okay. Well, there you have it, guys.
What I'd like you to do.
Was it really that serious? I don't think so. That was calm still. Yeah, I get it. It could be a bit weird just pulling up with random people, but you can tell it's a joke. It's not that serious. Honestly, if that happened at my business, I would laugh. I would honestly laugh. It's not that deep. So yeah, man, free this guy, dude. But yeah, at the end of the day, I think pranks in general, I don't really like pranks just because you disturb and bother other people. You know, I don't really like to do that, you know. But hey, man, I don't think it's that crazy what he did. Anyway, it's your boy. Like, comment, and subscribe. Love y'all.